Caitlin Clark shows her true character with 9-word statement that sums her up. Superstar Clark is playing in an LPGA event this week and has spoken to reporters about her ambitions after a stunning maiden season in the WNBA. WNBA icon Caitlin Clark has shown the depth of her ambition after she claimed, "I don't want anyone to be better than me." The 22-year-old has enjoyed a year to remember after the college star was drafted to the Indiana Fever in April and then saw her star soar. Despite crashing out in the playoffs with her side, the Fever point guard scored the title of the WNBA's Rookie of the Year and left a long-lasting impact for a player in their debut campaign. Clark is taking on a challenge of a different kind this week as she hits the golf course for an LPGA event where she will mix it up with the likes of Hall of Famer Annika Sorenstam and world number 1 Nelly Korda. However, before taking to the greens, Clark was on a panel discussing various aspects of her life and her love for sports, where she let slip how she conjures up her motivation to turn in such stellar performances on a regular basis. Caitlin Clark sends 6-word requests to former teammate on Instagram. LPGA players all have same opinion of Caitlin Clark as trio speak out ahead of Pro-Am. "My biggest motivator," the 22-year-old said, responding to a question. "Oh man, I think wanting to be the best. Like, I don't want anyone to be better than me." It's hard to argue that anyone in the WNBA is matching Clark's sheer star power right now. The Iowa native made a name for herself in college basketball and became the highest ever scorer in NCAA Division I basketball for both men and women with an astonishing 3,951 points. She also clinched consecutive National Player of the Year accolades before transitioning to the major leagues this year. Her earlier achievements included FIBA Under-19 World Cup golds in 2019 and 2021 and a victory at the FIBA Americas U16 Championships in 2017. Her debut season for the Fever has done little to dispel the excitement around her. An average of 19.2 points per game, as well as 8.4 assists and 5.7 rebounds, means she departed her inaugural season as just the 5th rookie in WNBA history to bag a spot in the All-WNBA first team, and with records for most assists for a single season, 337, and the most assists in a single game, 19. The Wall Street Journal columnist Jason Gay even wrote in August of this year that Clark's influence on the women's game is similar to that of Golden State Warriors star Steph Curry's impact on the NBA. Curry is famous for shaking up the sport due to his astonishing three-pointers, something Clark has also been lauded for. "Clark is far from the first great shooter in women's basketball," Gay said. "But she's the one who is changing the dimensionality of the game, because of the distance she can shoot from and how well she can pass." The Clark knock-on effect also drove historic levels of viewership on TV during her final seasons at Iowa. Following the conclusion of the Fever's campaign, she opted not to join up with Chicago Sky's Angel Reese in the unrivaled league during the off-season and instead announced that she was to recharge her batteries. Year 1. Thank you to the many people who have supported me as I've been able to live my childhood dream. I'm filled with gratitude as I reflect on this past year of my life. See you all in year 2, Clark posted on social media. Clark's bank balance is also benefiting from her star wattage too. Marca reports that her net worth is currently around $4 million, £3.1 million, with her 4-year deal at Fever worth $338,000, £261,200. The majority of her cash flow can be accounted for thanks to her various endorsement deals, with her Nike contract set to make her $28 million, £21.6 million, over 8 years. Clark's fame also looks to be blooming in a way that even the most knowledgeable pundit could not have foresaw. From hanging out with Kansas City Chiefs star Travis Kelce at Taylor Swift concerts to San Antonio Spurs center Victor Wembanyama branding Clark as one of the most impressive players he's ever seen, Clark's star shows no sign of dimming, just as well given her burning objective to be the best.